Hey, if you've been trying to grow your fan base but nothing really seems to work, or you simply want to take what you already have going on to the next level, I want to show you 3 of my favorite strategies to grow on social media, to grow on streaming platforms, and also to make actual money as a music artist. So let's dive in. Okay, so the first one that I want to show you is the Instagram ad funnel. And all these 3 strategies are based on advertising, but I want to show you what the differences are, and maybe you can just pick the one that makes the most sense for you right now. So the Instagram ad funnel is essentially designed to grow on Instagram, and it's actually nothing complicated. It's just one ad campaign that you can run forever, and it's just going to help you grow on Instagram. Now, this sort of campaign setup is relatively new, because before, what you could do is basically simply boost each post from your Instagram app, and they would actually deep link to the Instagram app, which means that when you clicked on them, it will redirect you immediately to the Instagram profile in the app. If you've ever tried to run campaigns to grow on Instagram directly from the ads manager, you couldn't really do that. You could only run campaigns where you basically optimize for clicks to an Instagram profile, which was just a web page. So what ended up happening is you could just send traffic to the Instagram profile on the browser version of the Instagram app, which means that most people were not logged in. It just kind of sucked. But now you can actually deep link from campaigns directly from the ads manager, and maybe I'm gonna make a video just on that, but that's what you can do right now, and I think it's pretty cool because it really optimizes for profile visits. And so again, this type of campaign is very simple. You need good content though, because I mean, this is true for pretty much everyone that you do online, especially as music artists. When you put yourself out there, you just need good content. I'm going to show you an example, and I'm going to show you what I've been using for the past few months-ish for my own band to grow on Instagram. You can see it right here. This is my band, Slow Chamber, and for the past X amount of months, we've been steadily growing on Instagram, and we also don't post much. We have probably, I don't remember right now, but in total, probably 20 something posts. 20 posts. So yeah, we don't post much, unfortunately, but that's what we've been doing to grow on IG, and that's been working pretty well. It's just like a $7 per day campaign. It works. And it works even at $5 per day, which is great. So what you just need to do is to go on the Meta Ads Manager, and we are actually going to release this campaign type on Smart Noise as well in the very near future. It's almost ready, so you can run this type of campaign without like worrying about these like tech details directly from Smart Noise, and we also do some backend magic for you as well. But I mean, that's pretty much simple. It's just a traffic campaign with the objective being Instagram profile visits right here. So it's very simple. And the type of ad that's been working for us, it's basically this. I believe that is a typo as well. So that's been working pretty well actually, and that's been generating a lot of engagement, as you can see right here, and that's been helping us to grow on IG actually. As you can see here, steady growth at just $7 per day. And I don't think I have to mention the importance of growing the audience on social, and especially Instagram. Now, who knows what's going to happen with the potential TikTok ban in the US, but I mean, Instagram is still what I believe is the main platform anyway, and that's going to help you grow on there and grow like an actual fan base and people who would generally care about your music, because that's what we are getting. We are getting people who send us messages saying how much they love the music, and that's the same thing that's happening for the other artists using this campaign. So yeah, this is also another artist who's been using it, and I mean, from 1,200 to 7,000 in just a few months. And again, you get people who like genuinely care about the music, because you're not tricking them into following you. You're sending them to your profile with a really good ad, and then when they land on your profile, obviously they need to find good content, because otherwise it doesn't work. So here's my first strategy, and something that I believe you should always keep running. The second one is streaming growth ads, and these are designed specifically for growing on streaming platforms. And this is actually a long-term play, because as you probably know, it's not easy to spend $5 on Instagram ads and to make $5 back from Spotify, Apple Music. But what this type of campaign does is it allows you to be discovered, and it allows you to, especially with algorithmic playlists, to be discovered by more and more fans without necessarily increasing the budget over time. So the more you keep this type of campaign running and the more results you get, the more they will basically compound, and you can actually potentially just make all the money back plus profit just from running these ads. There are hundreds of artists who've been doing it and been running ads for months, years, and they are actually profitable from running just these type of ad campaigns. And the way this campaign works is you run conversion ad campaigns, which are basically, in case that you didn't know, campaigns that don't optimize for just clicks on the ad, but optimizes for clicks on a landing page that will then take people to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever. What this does is it basically finds more engaged listeners for you that are not, again, simply people who are clicking on some random ad and not take action. So this is very important. For example, that's the same thing that I've been running for my own band for the past 4 or 5 months. We started from nothing at the end of October, and we've been investing steadily for like $5 to $20 per day, depending on when we release music, and that's been going well. We've started at like 500 streams per day. We released a new record a few days ago, and just by doing nothing, it went to 1,200 streams per day now, and I believe it's gonna go up the more we keep these campaigns running and the more music we release. And this goes back to what I was saying earlier. The more you run these campaigns, the more success you are going to see in the long term. And especially as a music artist, and by the nature of how this business works, you need to have more like a mid to long term vision rather than let me spend X amount of dollars on a random BS playlist campaign to be added in some random playlists, and when I'm removed from this playlist, I go back to zero. It doesn't make sense. So this is more like a long-term play that I believe will eventually pay off, especially because of the things that I'm gonna show you right after that. And just so you know, we actually already made the money back, and I'm gonna show you how and why. So again, this is a very powerful type of campaign to run. This would allow you to get more algorithmic plays, to get discovered by more people who will eventually go to your Instagram profile and become a follower that way, by merch from you. Because again, this is way different than just being added to some random Spotify playlist. This is building a genuine fan base, and that's how it works. And this is another example from another band where they released the first song basically a month ago or something. Yeah, around a month ago. And they've been running Instagram growth ad campaigns for the past few months. So they built some audience on IG, but then they also started streaming growth ads. And by combining these ads plus the audience that they've built on the platform, basically on day one, they started at like, I mean, not day one, but like after 1 week, they went to 1,000 streams per day, 2,000 and more now, which is incredible. And that's exactly what I was mentioning. Building up a fan base is different than just building like getting added to some random playlist, because when you have good music and when you have good content, it can definitely work. Okay, the third one is not easy to set up, but it has huge potential, because what this type of campaign can do is to offset fan acquisition, which means that you spend $10 today and you make $10, $15 back the same day. So we're not talking about investing in like Spotify ads that will eventually pay off with like retargeting fans with merch offers. This is something that, again, you can launch today, spend $10 today and make $10, $15 back the same day. But again, it's not easy to set up, but I can make it separate video, but I want to show you the concept, and if you know how to make it already, awesome, please do it. And the most important aspect of this campaign is that it builds a list of super fans, like really engaged fans that will be worth 10, 15 times more than the average playlist consumer, basically. So the way this campaign works is with two different pieces. And now one is required, I mean, it's not required, but it's based off our platform Smart Noise, but you can use any other, opt-in page. But what we have done is what we have called a lifetime pre-save page. So when a fan goes through this page and they pre-save your music, they will not only pre-save your next release, but they will be pre-saving all future releases automatically. So when every new song comes out, they will find it directly on their library. And what Smart Noise also does is we send an email to every fan automatically when you drop new music. So you can basically run automated email marketing without doing anything. It's actually important to mention how you drive traffic and what you give to fans in exchange for the pre-save, because if you've ever run a pre-save campaign or you've seen other artists doing it, what most artists do is they just say, hey, I have a new song, go and pre-save it. But the problem is that most fans don't care. You need to give them something. You need to give them a reason to care. So what this band did, for example, they've been running a giveaway where they give away a guitar used in their videos. And you might not give away a guitar, but you want to do something that is in line with your audience and that your audience might like. So you don't want to do like a an Amazon gift card, because it's too shallow. Basically, you need to find something that resonates very well with your audience and basically go with that. So it can be, I mean, they did a guitar. You could do like a custom t-shirt with the favorite lyric of just one fan, you know. I mean, you can get creative and then basically go with that. So what they did is this giveaway, they've been using Smart News to run lifetime pre-save ad campaigns. So they set up the whole campaign very easily through Smart News. They redirect fans to the lifetime pre-save page, but what happens is after is what makes this whole thing works extremely well. So let me show you what happens when a fan pre-saves. So they will connect with Spotify. They don't actually need to remember email and password because we log them automatically through Spotify. But as you can see, they've been redirected to this merch offer. And what this merch offers is, and I actually have a video that I've uploaded a few weeks ago that I'm going to link somewhere. The whole purpose of this merch funnel is to give away, for example, a CD for free. Let them choose if they want to pay anything, actually. So it doesn't need to be free, but they can choose what they want to pay. And then have other offers. So like a t-shirt that they can order before paying for shipping and get the CD, but also another offer in the thank you page when they actually place the order. And what this allows you to do is to incentivize people with this free gift that they have to get by covering for shipping. They can decide if they want to pay something, and you will be surprised with how many people actually pay for it, and then how many people will then buy a t-shirt, and then whatever you have after. In just a few days, this band has made $78 on the back end of this pre-save page. So if you spend $10, you get one person that will save all your future releases automatically. You get their data as well, like you can see right here. You know where they are from, so you can plan a tour. You know what platform they use, like Spotify, for example. You know their name, so you can get so much out of it. But then by redirecting them to these like custom merch offer, you can also make the money back that you are investing in the ads. Now, this is not easy to set up. You can use Shopify, you can use WooCommerce, you can use pretty much anything you want, but the important aspect is like how this whole offer works. And again, I have a whole video about that, so if you want, you can check it out. But this is how you can spend $10 today and make $10 back today. So you are essentially growing your fan base for free and monetize them on the back end with more merchandise offers, tours, shows, tickets, and stuff like that. All right, this is it. Let me know if this video was helpful, and if you want me to create a video for any of these strategies, let me know in the comments. And until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.